Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and just hop into it. I hit the button too early. Whatever, does not matter. Okay. Well, how y'all doing? Come on, really? Whatever. Fun? So I don't have class this Friday. That's pretty sick. Got a day off this Friday. And I normally don't teach on Thursdays, so yeah. Where I go, I teach at the University of Georgia. Yeah, I teach Spanish. No, I'm from South Carolina. So I talk about South Carolina a lot. Honestly, I think there's some people. I know one person who for a while was commuting from South Carolina, because the border to South Carolina, like Augusta, is only like it's like an hour and a half away. It's a long commute, but you know. But yeah, no. So I talk about South Carolina because that's where my family, that's where my mom and dad live, and where I grew up. So I'm not, yeah. I don't have any extended family there anymore, but bruh, what the hell? I don't think I mean, I'm good. I feel like I'm, you know, I'm good at Spanish, but I can't, I wouldn't say I'm smart in other areas. I'm really bad at math. I had to work my ass off to pass calculus in high school, and then I was like, I'm not doing any more math, and I actually have done statistics since then. That's about it. I wouldn't say I'm bad at math. I'm just not like particularly talented at it either. I like math, all right. I'm just not enough to do it much more than what I have done. Okay, not a bad start. not a great start to this level. Helps a bit. Nice. That also helps a bit. Here it took me as a teacher. Yeah, I mean that's big. Why would I do that? That is because my streaming persona that I kind of embrace is much different than my teaching one. I mean, with some similarities, but I don't really curse in front of my students, for instance, but I curse all the time online. But I love teaching. I love education. I love learning things, and I love, like, you know, trying to share knowledge. How you doing, Helios? Okay. Fuck. What's up, Tide Pod Guzzler? Ah, nice, Rosa. I didn't know that. Yeah, I guess it's kind of funny. Teaching, I guess, kind of runs in my family too. My dad, my dad is literally a Spanish teacher as well. So, and my grandpa also was a teacher. He taught history, I think. But yeah. Okay, do we go for the pixel shot or do we try to... Yeah, we'll go for it. Easy J spot. What's up, George? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, Bjorn could help me, and I've done a couple Bjorn attempts the past days, and I've tried to make sure I can get the J spot with Bjorn, if you know what I mean. I can use his horn to find the... I did see the Pataga, but yep, yeah, he raided me after that earlier. I was streaming earlier as well. That's not good at all. That puts us at a disadvantage. Nice, that's a little lucky. What's up, Billy? I don't know. That was... Oh my god. What? Okay, yeah. Planned. I want to save that one. It's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. Just a very lucky shot. We were probably gonna be good on that level at that point anyways, luckily, but so I ordered a Switch over the weekend, Nintendo Switch. I haven't owned a console in like fucking years. And so I got a Switch, and Lemur is excited for it too. One of her friends apparently has been bugging her to play Dead by Daylight together. And so they're gonna do that, but this is such a slowdown of a level, man. Okay, that helps a bit. There's a stink piss. I like it. So yeah, I was thinking about like stream some Switch games at some point. I'm gonna play Breath of the Wild on it. That's what I really been most excited to play on Switch for a few years now. I just haven't had the money to buy one. But I don't think that's necessarily. I feel like, I don't know. Is that really that good of a stream game for your blind first playthrough? Probably not. So I might just play that on my own. Deadly Premonition 2. Yeah, I think like a lot of people are like, Breath of the Wild is one of those games, I feel like it's like playing like Skyrim or like the Witcher series, which I have also done on stream. If you're not really interested in if you're not really interested in seeing someone's first time playing it for that novelty aspect, or if you really like the story, I can see it. But besides one of those situations, I feel like it's not really the super. I don't think it's going to be drawing too many viewers, but even for people who like it, I get that. Yeah, I thought I've watched a good bit of Mario Odyssey stuff online, but like, I don't know. Never played any of the 3D Mario games. I'm not sure if I'd like it. We'll see. Pretty slow right now, honestly, but that's okay. Bjorn is just kind of, he's not great. That's fine. So get that extra one. I've been doing a few Bjorn attempts offline recently, just when I've been feeling like playing Peggle. And none of them have succeeded, but I made it all the way to like Tula on one of them without any fails, and it's pretty good. We're gonna do this one no matter what happens. We're gonna do this one all the way, even with a lot of fails. Unless we have a ridiculous amount, but also my PB is technically much better than the 137 that we have there. That is only because my PB was from my All Masters run. And so obviously, so that was part of a whole separate set of splits. Let's go. Record is a case 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Record, by the way, in case anyone's curious, is 107 something. I don't remember the seconds. By Panaha. So that's definitely takeable. If I had a no-fail run, if we have a no-fail run with this, it would take it. It would probably still be close because of just how slow I'm gonna be playing on this. But it is definitely, if with a no-fail, I think we would have a good chance of taking it, even with a couple fails. But if we have like more than 2 or 3. Yeah, I'm trying to take another Panaha record after I took Jimmy, because then I feel bad for Britshaw. Britshaw had his record taken, so I have to show. It's one of those like anime moments where I have to be like Britshaw was my enemy. Only I'm allowed to take his records. Strike back at the finish. Like I'm a fucking like Trigun character. It's not a great start. Might be just best to reset. But yeah, no, so then, so Lemur and I hung out and we played some games together on Switch. Specifically, we were like looking at the store because I was like, I want to get a game that she would like to play. She doesn't play a lot of games anymore. And so, and I ended up buying Ori and the Blind Forest, which I've never played. So, so I think Lemur and I are going to play that together. While her playing and me like helping when needed. Yeah, it seems like a good game from what I've seen. But it's funny, Lemur was this is so fucked. Lemur was having some trouble with. Thanks. Yeah. That's okay. This level fucking blows. Lemur, it caught Lemur's attention because it just looks really pretty. It's a very pretty game. And yeah. I also was looking at some of the classic games that they have on like the virtual like NES console and the Super NES console. And I was like, I was like, there's some on there that I want to play that I never had a chance to play before. Like Mike Tyson's Punch Out and stuff like that. Games that are classics that I've never played. Would you guys find, if I got like a capture card, would you guys find that fun? Watching some like classic games. I was also like, there's oh, this is really bad. Oh my god. Link to the Past was on there, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, I gotta play that again. Played that as a kid on Game Boy. Link to the Past was one of like the first video games that I played. Not good. Okay, hold on, we can do this. Just play it smart and safe. Very slow right now. Really though?
Your smile is the only thing that comes to mind. Your smile is the only thing that shines. Whether a tree lived to see the end of centuries or a random hit.
Good try. Okay, that's we got all this shit on that side really, so. Fuck. Okay, that was unlucky to start, but ended up being okay. Give me something? Yeah. Okay, that's all right. We take that. And then... Nice. It's fine. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, wait. No. Okay. Are you kidding me? Just don't risk it. Why am I going for fancy shots? Okay, so we have one fail right now. Okay, that's decent. Oh, I wasn't sure if that actually reached or not. The answer is no. You're good. Lost so much time. Bruh. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna... So what's everyone up to today? I just realized all the oranges are up here. Marina. No, I don't know what Marina could. Oh my god, it's all on the left side, pretty much. What the hell? That's good, I guess. Momo, chill. Okay. Okay. Hey Momo. What's up, buddy? Must have heard something. Okay. Barely not enough for... Okay. Is that the whole album? I think it is, actually. Yeah, it's about 30 minutes long, so that makes sense. Shit. Come on, I need something else more than that. That helps. Okay, come on. Hold on, that was a little close. Fuck you! Fuck you, you piece of shit. That's so fucking stupid, man. Alright, we're gonna listen to the Summoning Salt soundtrack to get us in the speedrun mindset. Just pretend we're watching a fucking Summoning Salt video. And then, Poetry Stud got this run. No. You don't know who Summoning Salt is, Bayoti? Bayoti. I should have known to be disappointed in you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Bayoti. Can we get a ban on Bayoti? Oh wait, he's a mod. This is not going to work. Well, we don't need it to work. Wait, here's what we do. Oh, come on, can we not? Can you not hit it from that angle? Whatever. Wait, there's not even anything in there. I don't really care. Okay. This was a very bad Claude split, but apparently my other runs have been just as bad. Again, I only have one completed run on these splits, so... Nice. Well, let's go. Huge. Nice. 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 Okay. Okay. But no, if you don't know, Summoning Salt is a really great guy on YouTube who makes videos about speedrun world record histories, mainly of like classic Nintendo games, but other ones too occasionally. None on the bottom left at all. That's like really lucky. Not looking great in the sun right now. That's unfortunate. That'll help. That actually should make this reasonably easy. Yeah. We're very far behind where I wanted to be as far as our pace here. That's okay. As long as we get sub 120, I'll be happy. We can definitely hit that still. Sub 110, yeah, looking a little iffy, I would say. Yeah, this is not going well. Really? Come on. Okay. Why would I do that with that timing? That was completely wrong timing. Jesus. Oh my god. Bjorn is just so fucking annoyingly bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one first. Let me do this song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit, I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, I was hitting the wrong way. I am an actual idiot. I was literally hitting the wrong arrow key. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's better. I'm not warmed up yet for the day, you can tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, wait. That one gets hit, doesn't it? I think it does. I think it bounces up. It only hits one. Is that one or the one? No, it's the other one. No, it is that one. I was right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. Some opener knowledge coming in handy there. So I saw a new opening from Satan herself earlier today for this game that I will implement in this run, I think, if I remember it. I don't know if she came up with it, but I saw it on her stream. Okay. Yeah, it's very slow. To put in perspective, we're 7 minutes behind my any percent PB. So if we played at equal pace of my PB any percent run, we would hit like a high 1-0 something. So 107.30 or whatever the record is definitely gonna be out of the question, unfortunately. But if we could just hit it with sub 120, I'll be decently happy. Although I do want to hit sub 110 on the scatter at some point. Shit. Okay. Yo, what's up, Huey? How you doing, bud? Okay. Nice. I didn't realize that Huey had a command. Who added that? I definitely didn't add that. Drake must have added that. I didn't realize Huey actually had a command. That's really funny. Nice. Didn't quite get the last one, that's okay. Nice. Clean. Bjorn is decent on that level for sure on 7-3. So yeah, I did I already bought Breath of the Wild and installed it on the Switch and everything. So I might play some tonight after I end the stream. Nice, good shit. I don't know, BT. I was talking about it earlier before you got here. I don't know if it would really work as well for streaming, or if I necessarily even want to, you know? I might just want to kind of like relax and take that one on my own. Icky 3. I might like hang out and play it like while I'm hanging out with Lemur sometime. Plus, Lemur will like it because if you didn't know, Link is hot. You know, because the one interview where Reggie was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really just, I don't know what the phrasing on that would be, but you're not wrong. Shit. Bjorn's thing is gonna mess us up here. Unless we throw it all away. Just throw away all of his things. No, it's still gonna mess it up. That's unfortunate. Nice, at least we got that back. Good shit. Well, that's good. Oh yeah, bud. Oh yeah, bud. Oh fuck yeah, bud. Oh hell yeah, brother. Hoser. Fuck! Shit on my fucking penis, dude. Okay, hold on. The other day, I remember when you guys were streaming the other day, the Peggle race, Helios. You know how I popped in briefly to say hi when you guys were doing that Deluxe any % race? I had opened your stream right before that, Helios. And the first thing I heard was Satan herself talking. And the first thing I heard was like, I guess you guys were talking about cursing or something, and she was like, oh, I curse a lot, just not as much as poetry. Or something along those lines, and I'm like, bruh. I was like, I like how I'm the point of reference. And that's the first thing I hear when I open up the stream. But also fair. I am a quite the prolific cursor, I would say. Yeah, you guys need to get my level for cursing. Were you there at the end of my Grandmaster run the other night, Helios? Probably not because it was late, but... Yeah, dude, I can't curse at, like, for my job, so... I mean, honestly, I can, and I do sometimes. Because, like, when you teach language, like, cursing is a part of language. I want my students to know what, like, some curses are so they can know if they hear them, you know? Like, that, like, legit, I have taught entire mini lessons. Not a full lesson, but I have taught my students about, like, Spanish curse words. Because I legit think that's, you know, especially as, like, someone with a linguistics background. Linguists care about how language is actually used, not how it's supposed to be used, right? And so I think it's important to, like, teach kids if they're learning a language. And plus they're all adults, like, they can handle it, you know? Like lots of college professors actually, like, just curse and they don't give a shit. So I'm gonna get in trouble for it. Right. I try not to, unless it's relevant and I'm pointing it out. That's really funny. Yes. Yeah, no, I was never 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was never a camp counselor, but I was basically that, except for a Boy Scout like high adventure program. So like it was like based out of a, I've talked about it before. It was called War Canoe. It was based out of the Boy Scout camp that the rest of like all the troops in the area went to. But instead of going to like normal camp, after the first like day where you get checked in and have like medical check or whatever, then you would go to a we went on these big 20 foot long canoes, 2 of them, that could hold like 10 people each, plus all of our gear, plus coolers with all of our food. And then for the whole week, instead of like taking classes or whatever, it's sitting around, we would be canoeing between islands on the big lake there, big man-made lake that the camp was right on. That was pretty sick. Yeah, it's fucking sick. And so like that was open for people from all sorts of different like troops in the area. See you, Billy. That was open for lots of troops in the area, right? It's just like you just instead of doing normal camp stuff, you just do that. But my troop is the one who ran it, because it was like one of my mentors actually was the guy who like literally bought the war canoes, the big ass canoes, right? And so he was the one who ran it. And yeah, he was like one of my mentors, like one of my main mentors in scouting. And so then I think it was like my sophomore year of college. I didn't have anything lined up for the summer, and so he was like, "Hey, you want to help run this with me?" And I had done it as a scout. I had done it like 5 years, right? From like the age of like 13 to 18, I had done it instead of going to the normal camp. And so I was very experienced with it. I know those canoes in and out, like how to steer them and everything, because they're actually fairly, unlike a normal canoe where you got 2 people, you have like 6 people on each side sometimes, and then you have people, you know, it's a whole thing. You have weight distribution, all that shit. And so I was experienced at it, so I was like, yeah, I'd love to run it. But and it was all people I knew, as far as like there was one other dude who was like the same age as me doing the same thing. He basically he had done it as a scout and then was helping out as a staff member, right? Same thing as me. And then the adult, the guy who owns my mentor, who owns the canoes. And so yeah, it was sick. It was really sick, actually. But it was not without its share of incidents. And the younger scouts can always be annoying. But yeah. No, I got my eagle. I cut it close, but I am an Eagle Scout. Yeah, were you in scouting, Helios? Hell yeah, fellow Eagle, nice. I mean, like, it wasn't close. It wasn't that close, but it was like, you know, I didn't finish my project till like, God damn it, like 3 months before my birthday, my 18th birthday. And then I had like, but then at that point I was done. It was just the project too, like all the other requirements I had done for a long time, for like literally years before. Just slack. Yeah, I was a few months off, but I had a few months extra, like, but it was still pretty close. But yeah, no, it was I haven't really been involved with scouting since that trip, but I have been to like reach out and see if I can get involved in some way, doing volunteer stuff or something, I don't know. So I really love scouting. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, no, I have so many stories from War Canoe. Like, there's a whole, like, folder in my brain. If my brain was a computer, there'd be a whole folder that's just called, like, War Canoe stories from those summers where I did that trip. Oh, man. Some of them good, some of them bad. Like for instance, on the one where I was staff, like I almost had a scout like assault me, because they were just like, I think they literally just have like anger issues and shit, and were and I was like fairly harsh, because as it happens a lot of times with like that trip, the younger scouts are like not used to, like, here's the thing, right? Is like camp most of the time is pretty chill. Camp most of the time is pretty chill. Where like you do a lot of sitting around, you do a lot of physical activities too, but you do a lot of sitting around. The War Canoe trip, right? You literally, you wake up, you have a nice breakfast, good hearty breakfast that we always, we made there, like always, like omelets or scrambled eggs and sausage and bacon and all this, like, all like hearty meals, right? Hold on. Shit. Okay, we're good. And stuff. So yeah, so it's certainly pretty chill. But the thing about this War Canoe trip that we'd always go on is that it was you would 1, 2, 3, 4. We would canoe. So we had 5 days of canoeing plus 1 day at camp, but before 1 day at camp at the end, right? So it was like 5 days of canoeing. This is not gonna work, but this is actually gonna suck. And so over those 5 days of canoeing, we would go throughout the week, normally around 55-60 miles, right? So about 12 miles of paddling a canoe a day. That doesn't sound like much. 12 miles of paddling a canoe. You're like, yeah, 12 miles not that much. But that's a lot. Because not only is it a canoe with your weight in it, not only is it your weight, we carried all of our gear, like camping gear, that we used to stay on the islands, which for most people wasn't too much, but it adds up. Like you have some utensils, different sets of clothes, sunscreen, towels, all this shit, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It adds up. So most people have maybe 50 pounds of stuff beyond themselves. Then also the coolers of food, which we literally, carried along with us, that were several hundred pounds because they're packed with ice, because we don't have any way to cool it otherwise. So it's ice and meat and shit, and like just weight. And it's on a lake, it's not on a river. There's no current. Sometimes the wind will be against you and help you a little bit, but there's no sails either. But the wind does. You notice the effects of the wind when you're paddling into it. Sometimes it'll help you, but yeah, no. And so, okay, hold on. So yeah, so anyways though, and so for a lot of like the scouts, like they're like, oh, this is gonna be fun, it's just gonna be a relaxing canoe time. It is relaxing, and once you get to like the islands, you just fuck around, swim in the lake, just chill the whole time, and it's so nice and like peaceful. You look at like the beautiful like sunsets on the lake in summertime with big thunder clouds you can see from miles away. It's beautiful. Go fishing or whatever. But it's a lot of hard work. You wake up early, start paddling, and spend several hours paddling in the hot South Carolina sun, when some days it gets up to like 100, right? Like really fucking hot temperatures in the sun the whole time. It wears you out. And so what inevitably happens is that like the newer scouts are not used to that necessarily, right? And that's not what they're expecting when they go to like summer camp. And so sometimes they get grumpy and stuff, and that's normal. That's normal. But the other thing is, like, me as a staff member, right? My job is to, like, make sure they are safe, right? Is obviously the biggest thing. My thing is to make sure fucking scouts don't drown. But I'm not supposed to be like doing all the work, right? I carry my own weight, and I help the students. The scouts. No, my teacher brain is kicking in now. I help I help the scouts to learn how to do these things, right? But we're all pitching in together, right? It's all about teamwork, especially when literally the whole point of it is you're rowing a canoe that you have to be totally in sync to be able to like move at all efficiently. And so, you know, I'm not like, okay, what am I doing wrong with this opener? Apparently I'm just way off. Anyways, but we're fine here. And so I have to be, you gotta be kind of harsh on the kids, because you're like, listen guys, like I'm not, you know, I can't just do all the work for you and stuff. And sometimes it would turn into just a bunch of the scouts sitting around and stuff because they're tired, you know. But I'm like, I'm tired too. And especially me and the other like staff guy, we would normally do a lot of like the cooking and stuff. That was one of the things that we normally would do with some help from the scouts, and then they would normally do the cleanup, right? And so, okay, so Satan herself said that it's right like this, I think. Okay, no, I did that wrong. Did I do it 1, 2, few? I messed it up somewhere. Either way, that's fine. And so yeah, so this specific time where I was working as staff, I was like, there was this one of these scouts who just like did not, I think he had like has like a rough home life or something, but he just had lots of like anger issues and was just frustrated. And so I'd be like telling him and a lot of the other scouts a lot of times to be like, hey, you guys gotta get going, you gotta do this stuff, right? I'm like, you know, I don't want to have to nag you guys, but if it's not getting done, I'm gonna be stuck on this island all day and never get to the next one. And so, like, I don't know, there was this one time where, so it comes to this one day where, after like lunchtime, I was tired because I had just like finished, I had like made up all the sandwiches for all the scouts and stuff, right? So I was tired, and this is after we had already finished paddling to the spot. There we go. And I'm just walking up to this group of scouts who are talking to the mentor, like the adult we have there for supervision. I guess I was an adult too. I was like 19 though, right? Let's see. This is a decent start here. And so yeah, so this scout who had been like, just, you know, a little like grumpy and stuff, he was complaining to the scout, like to my mentor about me. Like I walk up and he didn't know I was there listening, but I heard him. He's like, man, why is he gotta be so like on our asses and stuff? And then I was like, whatever, like, you know, like it's fine to vent and stuff. But then he said something that like really that annoyed me, and so like he was like, yeah, and he's not doing any work. He's just sitting around the whole time. And this was after I had just literally spent like an hour like making lunches for everyone and like then cleaning up and stuff, right? And I was like, and I just said that I was like, hey, look, man, I was like, man, I just made yours and everyone else's lunch. And that's all I said. I didn't say it in a rude way either. I just said it matter of fact, just like that. I was like, I just made you guys lunches and stuff. Like, you know, I'm doing stuff. I wasn't trying to say that I'm doing everything, but I was like, I'm doing stuff. And for whatever reason, that just like fucking triggered him. He literally just snapped and charged at me. Like literally like full on charged at me. And he's a big kid. He was like probably double my weight. I just stood there and just like stared at him. I was like, I'm not afraid. Like, you can hit me, whatever. I was like, I'm not gonna get in trouble for sitting here and getting hit. And then he stopped. I think he like realized like I'm not gonna lash out at him, right? And so he just, so he just like stopped dead in his tracks right before like reaching me. And then I was like, I was just like, whatever. Like, I just didn't do anything. I was surprised, don't get me wrong, and I had an adrenaline rush, but I was like, you know, and my mentor, who's right there, right, was like immediately, like, it took everyone by surprise. Oh, come on. Fuck you, Gabe. You piece of shit. Oh my god, are you shitting me? I fucking hate this level. What a fucking goddamn piece of shit level. But so then my mentor, it took everyone by surprise, so no one reacted for a second, but then my mentor, like, immediately, obviously, got up and, like, grabbed his arm, was like, what the fuck are you doing, basically? And, like, was like, and basically told him, like, you're going home, you're leaving, like, you're not, like, we're gonna call your parents and, like, you're off the trip. And so and that's what happened, right? Like, I mean, you know, he literally, like, basically was about to, like, punch me or something, and that's not acceptable. So yeah. And I was fine, but like yeah, I think it looked like he like hit me or something, but no, like he literally like walked up to me, almost hit me, and then realized like that's not a good idea, I guess. Okay. But yeah, so anyways, that was probably the crazy story I have from that trip where I was staffing it. Okay. And no, I honestly just like I think that kid had a lot going on, and afterwards my mentor told me a few months later that he had been talked to the kids like parents, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and the kid like the kid later like apologized to me, and I, you know, I was like you know, I accept the apology. I know you just got stuff going on and stuff, so, and you know, I was not offended by it or anything, just it's not good behavior, but it's not like I was angry at him or anything. You know, sometimes people just got shit going on. And it seemed like he at least was like he realized that why he fucked up and stuff, or how he had fucked up. So if anything, hopefully it was a good lesson for that kid. But yeah. Oh, nice. Fuck yeah, that was sexy. What is it? R minus 3? No, it's R plus. R equals 0. Okay. We could probably get sub 120. Looking good for that. Well, who knows? Who knows if we 1, 2, 3, 4. If we'll actually be able to, but. I'm trying to think of any other good stories I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I remember. Okay, so I remember one of the years I went was the year that it was the year that the World Cup was going on, and it was going on that week with the with some of the big matches. I don't remember what round it was, but well, I'm gonna specify in a second because normally, obviously, we wouldn't have any way of like keeping up with like games like that or anything. But for whatever reason, this one particular summer of this trip, someone had lent us lent our troop like use of like a small like lake house on part of the lake that we were passing by. And so we were like, you know what, okay, we could spoil ourselves a little bit. It was the last day of canoeing, so we're like, okay, your reward for making it this far is that the last day here we'll spend in a place with air conditioning. Still have the canoe to get there, the canoe back to get to the camp the next day, but and they had a television set, and so we all watched the World Cup, one of the games, and I remember because it was the 7-1 Brazil Germany game. So I don't remember what year that was, but whichever World Cup that was, and that was pretty obviously pretty famous, pretty infamous one. So yeah, that's fun. Okay, so as long as we can do all right here, we should be able to secure second place, but we're way far away from first still. Yeah, you have any crazy stories, Helios? From being a camp counselor? Nice, that's so lucky. Oh, let's go. Lucky bounces. Dude, I could full clear this one. I mean, it would still be difficult, but it's at least possible. I'm not going to, but I could. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, that's okay. That's okay. That does ruin the opener there if we use it with these things. But, well, actually, I mean, honestly, Bjorn is fine. Bjorn is actually just a good clearer for this normally, so we're probably fine. Let's just clear it normally, and we'll probably be fine. That's not what I meant to do, but you know what? That's actually, it's fine. Yeah, like Bjorn is a really good just character for these levels to just clear them in a normal way. No strats needed, although actually we might need some strats here. Here, I gotta play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bruh, that wasn't it. Hold on. We're gonna do some Victoria 3. Yep, we're probably gonna do that after this. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, okay, I should have reset earlier. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The game's pretty good so far. It seems good. I don't know if it's gonna be like My favorite game ever, but it seems good so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only got to see a little bit of it too, so. That hits that one too? I thought it only hit those two. Okay, it's fine. We can handle this. Five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Okay, that's huge. I mean, we're good. We have so many balls left. We should be fine. Fuck yeah. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what am I doing? No, that's all right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just 9 to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, cool. Everyone's favorite level here. Everyone's favorite level. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I messed up the timing there really bad. That was on me. 100% on me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I hate this level so much. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Should be it. Oh, bouncing around a little bit precariously, but we got it. Probably sub 120. Like I said, sub 110 was a bit of a stretch, but sub 120 I knew was doable once we were midway through. Nice, even got a free ball. Not bad. It's not bad. Record is still light years away. I mean, if we cut out some fails, it's doable. But it's gonna take fast play and that. What's up, Satan herself? How you doing? Shit. Nice. That is... It's not bad. That's what that is.